All right, we're back with another week of the Missouri rebuild here. We got the playoffs starting, going against Texas. Definitely going to be a game. We want to try and steal this win. It's going to be hard, for sure. Let's go to the roster instead of stats real quick. I want to upgrade all my seniors right here real quick. Anyone that can be upgraded. Four, it'd probably be an upgrade. Dang. IQ doesn't hurt though. Is he still talking about staying? No, he wants to leave. Pro potential. That. Oh, come on. We got somebody getting drafted. That's crazy. Let me see. IQ, so he's now 87. Shepard has 3. I don't know that that'll be enough to actually upgrade. They get his IQ, but it didn't do anything for him. The rest of you guys don't really play. 82 overall, he's not going to get draftable, really, probably. But we do have a handful of seniors that should be draftable. Not first round picks, but should be draftable. If he's going to leave, because it's not going to matter that he's going to be a senior that gets drafted, probably. Let's see, we might be able to upgrade his IQ at 3. 89 overall now. Alright, hopefully those few overall points help us get this upset win. And we're playing with the black unis. We're looking for the upset. We're going to have to control the ball, run the ball well. That's going to be the biggest thing. I don't think first round games should be home field advantage. Just saying. Because it definitely puts the advantage to the big programs. You can clearly see it's about TV ratings. Big teams, Power 5 schools. Why would they have the home field advantage in a game like this? Kind of silly. But it is what it is. We have to get the upset to get this playoff win. The worst part is I don't think we really have a championship roster yet, mostly because of quarterback, honestly. I think that's our biggest issue is quarterback. And let's go in the depth chart and make sure our running backs are set how we want them for the game. Because we're going to need Lyle most of this game. So I think we're going to put him in as the regular running back. And then third down back, let's use Lyle. We have nothing that resembles a power back on the roster. We're definitely going to have to pick up some guys in the transfer portal. We're one running back away and a true, really good quarterback. and an offensive line. Honestly, usually how we get our upset win in these playoff games is we have a better offensive line than we should.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
We're not going to be able to do any audibling.
Pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
I don't like outside zones.
Here's second down. Quick pass.
Good play. Let's go. We need that.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result.
Come on, Bo.
Tackled quickly after the catch. She'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set up.
Texas having a top recruiting class also at the moment.
Handoff to the back.
Let's go, Joyner. Great pickup.
First down before they get him to the ground. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it.
Dang.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And here
We
comes
might
the
switch quarterbacks.
trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Has a
Get in there,
handle.
Lyle. Let's go.
Touchdown, Bears.
Dang, D. What are we doing?
He'll hand it off. The freshman brings him
And
down.
they guards just standing there.
This spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in
Come on, make a block.
have an ability to be sound.
I mean, he didn't get in his way.
And defend
Just
a
looked at
running
him.
game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a third and long.
Not being able to audible, I
Gotta have
forgot.
pass protection quarter in this play. Pressure is coming.
It was open if I could have got it there, but I didn't.
And the Bears will line up to punt it away.
When a defense picks the right time.
Don't
to get
think we
after
got the
this
team for
quarterback,
this.
third down,
I think we got the
critical down
defense,
distance.
but maybe not because they just keep scoring too.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback still with the football.
We juked. We should have tried to run past him.
Loss of 2.
We're going to make a quarterback switch.
Love this. Good job by this corner.
We don't want Creighton injured.
And bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Breaks an open space.
Oh, come on.
About the 23-yard line.
That was it. We had to get out of there on that one.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to throw. It's Flowers. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Really keep the drive alive.
And we're holding. Dang. We might be a year away,
Decline the penalty and take the result of the play.
unfortunately.
Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
Our defense has to make a good play for us this time because offense has definitely let us down.
Onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This will be fair caught at the third.
All right, come on, D. Not being able to audible is one thing that hurts us because we like to audible into our big plays. No block. Those two need to be switched. I don't know why they line up that way.
How about this defense?
Stand and block. There we go. He heard it.
Swarming to this wide
Let's see how the safety plays
Not allowing
this.
him to get his
They're
momentum
right
up.
underneath it. That's
Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked
should have been picked.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air.
You heard
Not
that,
only are they
okay.
down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Get there.
receiver.
All right, got a first down finally.
Set him up first down at the 42.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like
Gotta
they've
start
looked all year
somewhere.
long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability.
I gotta keep that with the quarterback,
Third
man.
down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive.
And stop
Now
throwing
they
it.
have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down play.
Come on. We can get the crowd out of it.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
We can make our audibles when we need to.
And they pick up the first on the ground.
We got the blocks.
That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So
This
give it to
might-
the offensive line
no,
and the
this
back.
isn't one of the
Get
slow
first
ones, I don't
down on this
think.
Third and short. See what you can do from here.
Quarterback
Dang.
will throw it off the one pass option. And he's tackled for a
Dang,
loss.
not good play calls.
Defense all over that one.
We got Flowers who can run around a little bit.
Looking to throw. It's Flowers. On the move now. A short completion to the tight end. And the defense
Few
scores
yards.
Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
The pass rush gets home.
Goodness. I think we're just going to simulate this one on out. I don't think we have the team to actually win this game, so we're just going to simulate. Unfortunately. Not an away game yet. We're another year out. And that's that loss. Passing record broken. Passing touchdown record also broken. Coordinator. Holler at me in like 2 years. We're going somewhere SEC. Vanderbilt maybe if they'll hire us. As soon as we get this championship with Missouri State. I'm going to try something with the rebuild where instead, so the MAC conference is worse than Conference USA. Mountain West, Pac-12 is a B-, the American, the Big 12. I meant Pac-12, I might have said Big 12. Or we want to go to the Pac-12 or Mountain West, it'll be after this season. Losing some players, it looks like. Let's see who we'll be able to keep and who we will not. I think we have the right staff in place. We'll have hard sell abilities and stuff like that now for the most part. Let's check players leaving here. Second round, no chance that he'll stay. Carry-on's low. So we're losing carry on also. Come on, give me Galloway also. Don't go. Goodness, thank you. So one, let's upgrade these two since they're going to the draft. $92. We kind of played ourselves there. He'll be at 91. All right, Williams can go. We'd like to keep Silva, actually. So we got to try to keep Leonard. Nope. So we don't have a quarterback room pretty much at all. We really don't need to keep him, the junior. I feel like we used way more than 10. No, because these two we didn't. All right. Maybe this lineman. No, okay. So let's go down here and look at our seniors graduating and upgrade them. If they have any points. Bro, you go pro a year early. You're not even a senior. You're redshirted. It's crazy. And these guys, 4th round. Come on, we should have a nice handful of draft picks this year. And we're losing big time production on defense. 1,000-yard receiver on offense. And we don't really have the guy on the roster that replaces Carry On yet. So it will be the transfer portal. 2nd round, 4th round, 4th round, 6th round, 7th round, 7th round, 7th round. So he was drafted that they didn't. And then he went in the 6th round without even playing last year. And his pro potential grade was there. We redshirted him. I don't understand why he graduated. It is what it is. Can't be salty too long. So we should also know player needs. Our team needs more at this point. What? There's no way he left and now will come back. That's crazy. But I'll do it because he puts us back as a championship contender. Not gonna lie. Says we only need to bring in 1 running back. No, we need more than that. We really need 2. And at this point, there's not going to probably be a lot of. Let's see. Leaving UCLA, they lost 2 backs. This kid will be a senior. Be really nice to get a contact seeker. He's not. And it says 1 wide receiver. Yeah, right, man. We need more than 1. Mosley's a junior. So we're looking for 2 receivers in the transfer portal down here at this point. We need to go off recommended. See, 1. Yeah, we're going over here looking at running backs. See, why does it not show us everybody? Texas had just beat us and put us out the playoffs. Elusive Brewster there, Jalen Dupree. Gage is already a junior. That's the freshman, Elusive Bruiser. Alright, and then we're looking for 1. Has us first also. So we're looking for Hilton or Bettis Jr. at the current moment. There's also a kid Hamilton that we would definitely pick up. I feel like Avery Jr. has crazy low skill caps. I feel like we've gotten him before. It was crazy low. Also, anybody, I believe, will know, because I feel like these ratings and stars and stuff are tricky when you're recruiting intentionally to make you do some work. Alright, so none of the guys we was looking for. What's the guy that say was recommended? Mosley. Well, Otten's a sophomore, so we're definitely going to add him. Let's go Mosley. We lost our starting tight end. So I'm not sure how we don't need one. 6'6", 271. It's crazy. Makes me go after this kid just because there's no way he can't block. Lawrence. Let's get Haywood. This is where we really need to get our offensive line set. Let's see here. Let's just go to guard and see what's interest we got. A sophomore play style. I feel like we got Jaden Ball before he has a regular dev. Like a sophomore from South Carolina's got to be pretty good. Junior pure power play style. Pure power, he has some interest. What? We gotta sign him to play D tackle. Okafor has terrible skill caps. We need somebody we know can turn into a good rusher. $295 sophomore. I mean, he's got us his first, so we got to take him right. And this kid's a power rusher. We can move him over to end. I bet he'd get a lot better. We might be cutting some players this year, because we got to get where we need to get. I was kind of hoping Claxton didn't like being wherever he went when he didn't sign with us. But it appears he must be happy. Because he's not up here. Dumper there, Georgia Tech. Signal caller from Maryland. Lurker from South Carolina. Willis is actually decent. We had him on that rebuild. What do we got at middle backer? . 271-pound linebacker is insane. All right, and we have to find 3 starting level linebackers here. He could play middle. He's a thumper. Pro potential though, so we could grab him. Lurker. That's our 3 linebackers we're going after. Pro potential. There's no school on this board right now that would take you for pro potential. Didn't we lose a corner to the draft? Pretty sure we lost one to the draft. Not many good safeties in the transfer portal this late that we know are really good. But I think we'd like to bring in this one. What's it say we need? 27. Also, I think we lost our kicker. So that's the thing. We'll have to replace him again. I went to Ready for Bids. I meant need scholarship. We'd definitely like to take Zollers if we can. If he doesn't bounce on us again next year. All right. So we're going straight 50. For the backup quarterback, we're not looking to spend hours. We do have a few more hours to spend this year, which is nice. We do need a starting tight end this year also. That one's probably going to be the hard one to get. We're gonna add like 10 as well as on him, just to see who offers. If it's any of the pipeline schools, we just got to get out of it. Might not be able to put 25 on him. What do we got pipeline-wise? Gonna be moving him to edge probably. So this all matters on what other people do here. Looks like we should have some more hours left over actually. Just matters what everybody does. So now we're gonna go to our board here, double check hours. We kind of like this kid, so we put a few hours. Wide receiver. We're gonna 50 these two. And probably the other 4-star lineman. They might not stay like that next week, but that's how we're going to do it this week. This edge, we're going to 50 out. Oh man, I always do that. And this D tackle, we're going to 50 out. And then we're going to put some hours on our freshmen. Our high school kids. We got 20 hours. No, we might actually put them on linebackers to try and make sure we get them. All right, that looks like going to be the first week of recruiting here. And then we'll take a look at our roster. Make sure we're getting the things we need for the team here. Looks like we're losing the freshman receiver, probably. All right, so that's just the point race. We're out of that race. We should have, well, it wouldn't matter if we put more points. Definitely need to go get another running back. We're going to up this because we definitely want to get Otten. Mosley's just kind of there for depth, honestly. Let's see what the offensive... Man. Indiana kid. Alright, so we're going to switch his to 50 because we might be able to get him, but the other ones are going to be... We'll see after a week. And that one's done. Visits might give us a slight chance, but I don't know. He's also a thumper. Do we really need to bring in another? So probably not getting Ben Hanks either. Or this other safety. We don't have to get him. These guys were icing on the cake kind of guys, but let's go check the roster out. We got Creighton. Keith also stayed, but he'll be gone next year probably. Our running back room, Steve can be okay, but for some reason he already wants to transfer for pro potential when we just had somebody drafted. Oh, he's 233. These guys are like maxed overall, I believe. His IQ, so his overall will go up, but that's it. So Gelati's not going to get much better either. Guess we do have a normal depth tight end that can play, but so we have one starter already. He's impact, but he's 60 something. So we have like 2 starters on the offensive line. It'd be nice to bring in 3 defensive linemen. And we definitely got some guys along the defensive line that could end up cut. For sure. Oh no, we had no corners get drafted, so we can pull. We don't have to add another corner to the board. We won't be able to upgrade Galloway though. He tried to go pro on us. And he will be able to upgrade though, because he's a senior. We really don't need to bring in a defensive back at all. We need to make sure we get linebackers, defensive line, offensive line, wide receiver, halfback, kicker. So locked out of, oh, we're in the wrong spot. Third, people offered, and it's Arizona schools. Let's go to any state and check out the top guys. Third, Washington probably has a pipeline in Nevada for some reason. Baylor and Illinois. We're still first on this kid. They didn't even have him listed for us. Because honestly, I'd be okay cutting backs that aren't good for better players. No, we already have another running back. We can't do 3. 1, we just don't need to. Kicker. Other than that, we're good. Unless we have to replace players. No, not recommended. We want any state. Where's our guy? Wait a minute. Let's go out and see if he transferred. Should have checked it when he was in the roster already. Why did we go to depth chart? No, he did not transfer. Okay. So QB. Let's put some hours on this kid. I think we didn't add a receiver. No, we didn't need to yet. Alright, so let's go see. We don't need these DBs and we have hours on them. We're not going to win Hanks. We can pull him from the board. And we're not going to win this kid. Yeah, there's just no way. So we're going to pull him on from the board as well. And then we're going to pour hours on. We got to go out and back in. Dang. One, let's set visits. Do we have a receiver available? No, so next week maybe offensive lineman. Are we spending 50 on the linebackers? So far, we're the only one in the race for the backers we picked, but we physically cannot afford not to get these three linebackers. I don't know if they have great dev traits. I think Willis is his impact, but he would be our starting thumper. He could be our starting middle linebacker. We want to make sure we're getting these 4 stars. Alright, so we're going to wait to do visits one more week. So let's go in and put hours on people. Just to make sure we get them. Now we're set our offensive and defensive visits. We should have enough hours on it. So we should be able to get him. We got Otten. We're second. Man. So Lawrence is probably a lost battle. Man. So Otten and Lawrence. But Otten I'm going to put on a visit. We're going to go one more week. We're going to do our offensive visits. Lawrence, I don't think we're ever going to catch him, even if we do the visit instead. So I'm going to do Haywood's visit and try and hold them off. So let's go quarterback. They're trying to catch up. We're going to schedule the visit. His is play style. We can pull these hours. so that we can set visits. I don't like that we're going after a player and no one's going after. Play style. That's got to be the only complimentary visit for a wide receiver. Play style. And we're going to set this guard on his visit also. Play style as well. Looks like we could probably pull his 10 at this point. We're going to drop him to 25 real quick. Him to 25 as well. And we're going to take this corners hours for now. We're going to set visits real quick. So we can do one outside linebacker, the D tackle, one of these edges, play style, don't know that I want to do the hard sell. Championship contender. I think we're going to schedule the visit for the one that we're getting competition with. Brand exposure. And then we need one more visit. Championship contender. All right, we have 45 hours available. Where did we cut hours? Just to make sure nobody jumps in there. We have 30 targets. It says we need 29, so we might have to cut one player. We're also got the assess our offensive line after this week. Getting commits this early is awesome. And recruiting here in the transfer portal. Creighton's talking about leaving now because he sees Zoller signed. I'm okay with that if Zoller stays. So, because he's a senior, it always does that the last week. Took a big jump. All right, so that gives us 3. We might add one more offensive lineman to the board. We're going to have more than enough edges. We should have our linebackers. All right, so we are going to go add offensive linemen. Probably one more receiver. Just in case we don't get Otten. We're still second here. Is nobody recruiting him? Yeah, 5'7". I see why. This freshman. Little bitty guy. We don't like the super small kids. We definitely want somebody with a good dev trait right now. For sure. Evan Austin has impact. I don't think he's enough for what we're trying to do here. Kelson Washam is a sophomore. We're going to add him to the board. Junior Davis, 3-star. I feel like I've had Peyton Joseph and he wasn't good. Because if I have to cut offensive linemen, I'm okay with it. Yeah, I think that's all we need. Offer scholarship. What did I add? A wide receiver. I just want to make sure I'm first on everybody. $50. That battle's won, I know it is. Those should be won battles also. Let's make sure we get this freshman, which we should at this point as well. Should be a good, productive week of recruiting here. And then he has a visit, so we should get him for sure. All right. I think we're ready to get on to it. 13-1. Want to make sure what week it is. I believe it's 4. I'm just making sure because Zollers. That's not going to go away until we stop the recording, though. All right, we got the tackle, the guard. Let's go. We want this to be a championship level roster here. The fact that we got Zollers is definitely probably going to help us out. And then we got him for 2 years. A lot of our freshmen are signing before some of the players we'd like to see. Okay, transfer guys.